Hola, and welcome to episode 116 of Word to Your Mama, Relatives 23. That is correct. This is the first Relatives episode of 2023. So Relatives is a podcast within a podcast. Relative explores the true story of how a first-generation Mexican girl, that is me, Ritzy P, and a black girl, that's Naisha, meet in South Bay, San Diego, and become relatives. We discuss Black and Brown unity, hip-hop, overcoming trauma, crazy movie-type moments, navigating life, and so much more. Black and Brown unity por vida. So yes, this is the first Relatives episode of 2023, and my Relly and I discuss our holiday breaks, our brand new Latino New Year's Eve traditions that we have put in place, drunk karaoke, Mexican Doritos, our 50th Born Day donation fund, Sweet Yamz. I play it again in this episode. We give a little background, a little BTS on that. That is by the S&B and Ritzy P. You know who that is. And let's see. We also try to figure out where we left off on our retelling of our journey and so much more. And let me just preface this by saying that we're using new technologies, testing out new apps, new things. And on my Relly's side, her headphones weren't the best, and she didn't have a lot of things hooked up yet. She'll have it ready to roll by next month's episode. So there might be occasional feedback, echo coming out on her end that I tried when she wasn't speaking to get rid of, but we did the best that we can. It's still an enjoyable listen. So yes, let's get into this.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, maybe it's me. And I don't know what it is. All right, really. So, 2023, here we are.
Happy New Year. Yes, we made it. Another year. I love it.
Happy New
Another
Year.
year.
Yeah, this is going to be, I think that this is going to come out the last week of January. So, yeah, we're in January. We're in January.
January, here we are. Let's go. New mindsets, new visuals. We in here. I love it. Yes.
So really, tell us, how was your born day? Because we talked last, the final one of 2022. It was going to be your birthday.
So birthday went over well. Just, the same old same. Oh, it's a rough day, but it's a fun day always because I mostly get everything I want and didn't want. But, I always love all the gifts. Like, I got this right here. You know what I'm saying? I got a Jesus piece. Your girl got a Jesus piece, but it's really Buddha.
Oh, nice.
It's really nice. So yeah, this was a really nice birthday gift. And came through. I got a GoPro. I got.
Why did you want a GoPro when you go to like hiking?
When I travel, go hiking. Nice. Like last time I was in Barbados and I had nothing for the water, nothing, and it was just beautiful, like sunken ships, pretty fish, nothing. So now it's like I wasn't even there. So yeah, got a GoPro, got some shoes, some clothes, perfumes, bracelets, and necklaces. You know what I'm saying? It was good. Good time, good peeps, all love.
You're with family too.
Family. All the kids here, baby daddy here, the whole little family.
Nice.
So we had a nice time.
And what about New Year's? Like, what did you do for New Year's?
What did I do? Oh, okay. So just laid low, brought in the new year with my new peeps. And we gonna give it like that. And just some affirmations. We didn't really, no going out. Like here in Florida, fireworks always going out just outside your house. So
yeah.
I barely made it. Like I fell asleep. Then I woke up and I made it just in time. So New Year's was good.
Wait, you went to sleep? Like what time?
8 o'clock. We fell asleep about 8 o'clock. I woke up at 11:37, fell back asleep. Then I woke up at 11:58. Yes.
And then said Happy New Year's and then went back memes?
No, stayed up, said Happy New Year's. We did some affirmations. We burnt the ones that we weren't bringing into the new year.
Nice.
It was a really nice, like, little setup. And ended up going to bed probably like 5 a.m. We're up then.
Oh.
We're up. Yeah, talking and just, reminiscing. Had a good time. It was a good time.
Awesome.
That's great. The new year has been awesome. Awesome. So
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
So we were up north in North Cali with
Yep.
my rib, you know, Aaron, and it was the first time in a while. I don't know, and I don't know how long that we were there for New Year's, and we were supposed to be there for Christmas, but we weren't able to make it. So one of the gifts that I got her was, um, karaoke mics.
Oh, I got one too. Oh,
So I got
I
her
love
2
it.
of them, and then so New Year's was, with the family. I forgot we had, like, a dinner. We made dinner or something like that, and then, we just got faded, and it was like we kids were
Not
singing, like,
the
karaokeing
mic.
the whole time, and so we're singing the like, it got worse and worse, the more faded we got,
Drunker we
right? Drunker
got.
and drunker. It was me, her, and our niece, Anna, and then,
Is Anna 21 yet?
she's 21. She's 21. She's gonna graduate UCLA
These
this year.
kids are growing up on us,
It's
man.
crazy. It's crazy. So, anyways, we're singing all these songs, and then you hear the begin. We had it on speaker so that you hear the beginning of the song, and then you hear Rocka in the like we're in the dining room, and you hear him in the living room. You just hear him go, "Oh no."
He already knew what time it was.
Because every song he knew it was like gonna be a super high, like, crazy, like soulful
Oh
song.
man,
And
he knew.
and we'll just be laughing. And then the more I got drunk, the more I'd be like, and this one's dedicated to Raga Jane. It
So,
was good times. But this is the first year that we did Latino New Year's, the Latino and Filipino New Year's traditions.
wait, who's
So
Filipino? Oh, man, it's husband's.
because Anna, she's half
Oh yeah,
Filipino. So we
yes.
did so at midnight we were drunk, right? And it was the first time that the supernatural bear got to stay up till midnight. It was the first year
To see
ever,
his
right?
mama drunk.
Yeah, he's seen me worse. Like it's been bad. So anyways, so we were like we had to each at midnight eat 12 grapes, one
Oh,
for each
okay.
month, right? And then so at 12 we were like at midnight we're like, "Oh shit." We were getting ready like right before 12 grapes, and then we had to have money in the pockets. We had money on the floor. We had to open up all the cabinets and the doors. And then
Filipinos
if you
love money, boy.
and then and then and then if you want travel, you're supposed to get your suitcase and walk down the block, right? So at midnight, we're like
Yeah, two
sobbing.
suitcases.
We had change. We're like, "Do you have the change? Do you have the?" We were faded. We're like, "Do you have the change?" And then the supernatural
Oh,
bear, I'm gonna get your bags. He's like, "What is happening?" I'm
we
gonna
gotta go.
We're like, "Eat these grapes, but don't choke." And then we run outside,
Poor
and
kid.
it was like raining, right? It wasn't during
Oh
that
my
crazy storm, but it
goodness.
stopped raining. So then we get our luggage. Like I had our luggage, I had my bag, we had our stuff. And then the supernatural bear had his backpack from travel, and we're like, "Come on, let's go!" And we're like running down the street, and it was hilarious. And then if you're a
Oh man.
kid, if you jump up and down, it helps you to grow taller. So we're like, jump,
He don't
jump.
need to jump. He don't need
He's
to
already
jump.
tall
He's
as hell.
tall. He don't need to jump.
It was
Oh man.
hilarious.
I wish
Just
someone
for
would have recorded that.
Dude, it was
Yo.
hilarious. We're yelling, we're like, "Happy New Year!" And then we're like, so instead of doing the block, we ran down the block and then we said, "Fuck it," and we just walked a whole circle around the block.
Y'all
Like
wanted your shit to
we
come
went
true.
above and beyond. We're like, "We want
Yes.
this travel." So it was, and I was like, "This is fun." I was like, "Let's do this every year. This should be
You
like the
have to.
tradition."
So that's a Filipino thing.
The travel, the suitcase is a Latino thing. The
Mm.
suitcase and the grapes, Latino thing. And then you just put like I don't have different colored underwear, but like different color underwear you wear for certain things in your life. Like you want love or something, you wear red ones or something.
Pink.
And I don't got colors. They're like
Right.
black and
They're
blue.
gray.
That's it. They're black gray.
They're gray. I ain't fancy. I wear gray.
You know what I mean? And then the
Walmart packs.
Filipino thing was, I think the Filipino thing was I think the money in the pockets and opening the cabinets and doors. It's like
Hmm.
it's like letting out bad energy and allowing good stuff to come in. So we're like, "Oh my god, there's a lot of cabinet stuff in here."
Nice.
Like opening them up and stuff like that.
Y'all should have did the black, the African American. But I think that's on the day, like for dinner, you eat greens for money or some type of greens. You could do spinach, you could do greens, you could do
Okay.
cabbage, and black eyed peas. Forget what it's for.
But it's lucky.
Right. It's a whole little thing. It's a whole little situation. So Yeah, everybody has their things, but I never do anything.
Yeah, it was the first time. I've heard of them before. We didn't do them growing up, but, I saw this, one show, and then they did it for New Year's, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know
Gotta
that."
start somewhere. You gotta start. So that's
Yeah,
good.
so then I was like, "Oh, let's do this every year because that was fun," because we were
Yes.
just, like, running up and down and doing the most and, singing. So, let me tell you, now we are gonna be prepared for any moment karaoke is upon us because we have created a playlist.
Oh,
Like, so we're at the ready. So anywhere we're at in the country, in the
boop,
world.
it's
Oh,
on.
oh, karaoke playlist. Here it is.
Karaoke.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, it was like really good, funny songs, like 90s, 80s, 70s, like, Rick James and Tina
Super
Marie,
freak.
Fire and
Super
Ice,
freak.
like crazy stuff where we're singing like it's hilarious.
Fire and ice.
It was hilarious.
Oh man.
So yeah, so I'm glad that, we're here. It's Relatives 23, and we're
In
starting off
2023.
that's good. That's good. That's a
That's nice.
sign.
That is a
That's a
sign.
sign.
We've been going strong.
We've
We've been
been
going
going
strong
strong.
since the 80s.
So, I wanted to bring up I forgot because we talked about, like, Mexico and stuff, but we didn't know until because the Supernatural Bear unpacked, but he forgot to unpack his backpack. So like almost a month later, he's like, "Ma," he's like, "Look what I found. Doritos from
Oh,
Mexico."
from Mexico. Nice.
Nye. Doritos from Mexico
So
are
good.
not like Doritos here. They're
For sure.
completely different.
For
And you know what
sure.
they taste like? I was like, I can't wait to tell my Relly. Nutrition at Southwest Junior. Yep. It tastes like not it
We
tastes
only
like
know what that means.
it tastes exactly like those chips. It tastes like any
Mm.
chips with the nacho cheese and the
Mm.
jalapeno juice, Nye. It
Maybe
was
back then they
super
were getting the
good.
chips from Mexico,
Yeah, maybe.
you
But
know?
it tastes like that, like the flavor in a
Mm.
dry sense, it tastes like that. And I was like, "Oh, I gotta tell my relative.
I wonder what that
They're
was.
great." So, if I go next time, I'm gonna get a couple of bags. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna
That's
send
like
mail
when
it
I
to
lived in
you.
Japan, the Doritos in Japan, phenomenal.
Really?
Phenomenal. Like,
See? Yeah.
it was just different, but I was like, my favorite wasabi Doritos,
Ooh, I hate wasabi though.
but they were
But if you like
good.
wasabi, I could see that
Yes,
you
they
would
were
do that.
so good, but international. I'm trying to
Um,
travel. I should have had my bags too because
yeah.
I'm ready to travel this year. This year is my year. I think I said that last year. But
Every year.
I really feel it this year. No, really, honestly. This year is my year, y'all. It is. It started off great and it's going to be good. I feel it in
Because
my
you're gonna be
bones.
in Africa.
I've been looking up some stuff. Y'all better get your money ready for Africa. That's all I got to say. Because,
Listen,
baby,
and also we'll have a link in the show notes at all times, especially for the relatives episode, to donate if you want to donate to this amazing fund so that we can
you.
document and we could all each of us go to our roots, to our
Yeah.
place of our roots for
Yes.
our 50th.
I'm ready. Got my GoPro. Let's go.
Come on. I have an
Let's go.
old GoPro from
Oh,
like 10 years ago. I wonder if it still works.
yeah, it does. You just got to do some updates or whatever.
We'll
Yeah.
see. And it's the underwater one in the little case. Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll see. And okay, so I wanted to say one thing. So, when we went to Rosario, Sinaloa. Oh, by the way, all that stuff, the cartel stuff that's been happening with El Chapo's son. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Sinaloa. That's where we were. But the city where all the shit went down, where it was like a movie, like that it's like north, way north, a couple of hours north of where we were. But dude, it went so crazy that
Wow.
I hit up my prima and I was like, "Yo, is everything good?" And she was like, "Good." She's like, "Good thing I got out. I would have been stuck because there was no flights in or out of that state,
Whoa.
like none." So, anyways, that Rosario, that little rural town, was on lockdown because it ended.
Did they live there around there like the El Chapos? Like
That's where that yeah, it's from. That's where his cartel is from. That's where that's why Sinaloa is the gangster state. Like if you're from Sinaloa, everyone's like, oh, because all the cartels are there. So,
Wow.
anyways, so when we went to Mexico, like I got really close. We traveled with my cousin's cousin, my prima's prima, right? And so now we're like tight as hell. Especially, and I told you, remember, I was like, oh, you'll like her.
Curly hair.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
cute.
yes. She
Kids so
did.
cute.
She
Oh,
did
yeah.
Supernatural Bear's hair. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So cute.
So this is when I was like, yo, I was like, we're gonna be like forever in each other's lives. So you know, we're so informed by hip hop and hip hop culture and our slang. Like we'll always say dope forever, like you'll never, right? Yeah, she's sporting. If you're not watching any video clips, she's sporting Tupac shirt. So we were talking, and I was telling her about when I went to Colombia. I go, yeah, and we were organizing it. So for months, I was talking to people from Colombia, and everyone has like their own sayings and stuff, and they have this one saying, and they're like de una, right?
De una.
Yeah, and de una. So it was this whole thing, and I started saying all the times. People thought that I made it up. I was like, no, Colombians made it up. I
De
didn't make it
una.
up, right? So then she's like, well, how did they use it? Like, tell me. And I was like, yeah, I go, like if I'm like, oh, we're gonna go such and such, you'd be like de una, right?
Like,
And
like that's what's up, or me too.
yeah, right. So this is how I knew that her and I were like this, because she's like, oh, you mean like bet? I was like,
Yes. Bet,
almost
bet.
exactly.
Bet.
And I was like, say less. I was like, exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly what it means. Like it could be used that way, right? It
Is
could
that
be
a West Coast
de
thing,
una
though?
is basically like
Bet.
one. Remember back in the days, be like such and such and such
One.
one, or such and
Yes.
such and such bet. Like, all right, yeah, for sure.
I guess now it could
Cosign.
be word, whatever.
It could be word, but like she got
But
it
bet.
like immediately. I was like,
I love
yes,
it.
because not everyone would understand. I could say to certain people, I could be like to you now. I go, it's like bet or one or word or blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
I was like trying to explain it to her. She's like, oh, like
And
bet.
she
I was like,
says it.
shh.
You're in there.
You're
We're
in.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
gonna love her. You're gonna love her. Yeah.
Can't
So,
wait to meet
anyways,
her.
and then another thing before we get into the story times, I was trying to figure out, because we're on a new system, how to play. But tell the people, Relly, how good the Supernatural Bear. I'm on background, but how good did you do with the Sweet Yamz cover?
Y'all need to get the visual, because it's my face. It's my face. This kid, I just can't. I don't know. Like, he's been here before. He's just he's smarter than y'all. He's smarter than y'all. I don't care. This kid is it. He is it.
I'm going to put it right here, and you're going to listen to it, the peoples,
Hilarious.
and then we're going to get back to it.
This song goes out to all the people who love yams. Hit it! Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay.
The yams.
So we have a video. We recorded a video.
Oh, I never seen this.
Yeah, I haven't showed it to you. So I'm going to figure out how we could watch it together. But I'm going to maybe for the next one, I'll figure out how you could, because I want to hear your reaction live.
This kid.
Because we did a video, and I'm in it because I did some of the vocals,
Right.
but I'm playing the piano, pretending to play the piano.
I'm playing the piano. I thought you was really playing the piano. Pretending.
I'm
That's
pretending to
hilarious.
play the piano, because what we did was we just downloaded the instrumental, and then we did the beat. But we were doing it now. We were crying because I did
He's a
my
funny
parts
kid.
first. I did like my highs, my mids, my lows, and then I did the at the end. I was in tears,
my
and then
goodness.
he came, and then I was like, "You do yours," and we recorded, and then we were dying. It was
That's
hilarious.
always fun with the kids, and then this kid, he's just special. He's too special. Love
And
it.
then when we recorded, you're gonna die. The emphasis he puts on, like a little old black man. Like because he is black, Mexican, and Korean. He's like an old black man, old Korean man, an old Mexican man,
all of them.
all in one. Like he feels
Hilarious.
it in his soul. He was going like, he was doing like moves. It was I was
Oh
dying.
my
And then I was like, we need wardrobe changes because this is super short. I just want it to be so he's in like 3 different wardrobe like
outfits.
outfits. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Can't wait.
I
I
can't wait.
cannot
I can't
wait.
wait.
Whew.
Wow. Okay,
That's this year.
so where did we leave off, Nye?
From our last when we were younger.
See,
Is that what we're talking about?
see.
I think, high school. We were still in high school. I feel like it's so much to cover in high school.
Yeah,
And some things for me are like a blur for sure, but it's like, did that happen first or did that happen first?
exactly.
The timeline of things. And but I do think that we were talking about when you and my ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, got into a fight.
Ayuda a tus hijos y estudiantes a llegar más lejos. Aprende más sobre la beca nacional ACER de McDonald's. Desde 1985, McDonald's ha otorgado más de $33 millones en becas. Gánate una beca de hasta $100,000. McDonald's está dando $500,000 en becas este año. Puedes ganar una de 30 becas. Hoy día, es importante seguir adelante y hacer más. A ayudar a estudiantes hispanos a hacer más que las generaciones anteriores. Hacer más de lo que se creen capaz. Hacer más de lo que pensaban que era posible. Por sí mismos, por su gente, por su cultura, por un mejor futuro. Para más información sobre la beca nacional ACER de McDonald's, visita mcdonalds.com/ACER. Aprende más. Yeah.
And he got kicked out. You got to stay because you said you snitched or whatever, something like that. I don't think I even knew that part. But yeah, like you guys just didn't like each other. And I think you and I spoke about this before about being young. And for me, I was in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I handled it pretty well for not knowing how to navigate that situation.
Yeah.
But, and I say that now, but then I was a little like, I don't know what to do. That's my friend.
Yeah.
That's my, I guess, boyfriend. I don't know. But I think it helped once he went to another school. So that helped. And you could definitely keep it separate. Like, okay, I'll see him maybe on the weekend or
Yeah.
whenever. But,
and you said you were going to try to find him and then the past couple updates, you couldn't find him. But
nobody knows nothing.
I want to know, how did you break up? Like, why did you break up? Just the distance or?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Did he do some stupid shit? I feel like he did some stupid shit.
Right. I don't even remember. Oh, I think he got another girlfriend because he went to another school. That's some stupid shit, right?
Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds right. That sounds like it happened.
But
and I was probably like, see, trash.
I told your ass. Right. But I don't know. Maybe we just decided to. But I remember he went to my prom.
He did?
Yes. Yeah. And we both look stupid in the picture.
Senior year? You went with him to prom?
Yep.
That's why we didn't go with each other.
Who'd you go with? I don't remember.
I forget his name. Mixed dude.
James.
Hell no.
James. I can't remember his last name right now, but I can see his face.
James Isaac.
No, not that James. The other James. He was all goofy and funny, like in Joey's and them class, and he was mixed or something. And they still talk to him. They were talking to him recently.
Yeah, that dude, the mixed dude.
Yeah, that ain't James Isaac.
No, his name wasn't James. Was his name James? No.
What was his name?
I don't know. I have it somewhere on my prom picture, I think.
I thought his name was James.
Maybe it was James.
I think his last name is James.
Oh, no, none that with the green eyes? I didn't go with him.
Oh.
No, he was in my grade. He was in our grade who I went with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think he was half, but he was just really light.
Oh, but he's black.
Yeah. Remember he had a fade, high top fade football player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his
Ah!
name.
Okay. I can see his face so clear right now.
Yeah, we were just
Light
friends. It wasn't
skin.
like it wasn't like that.
Nick.
No. That's Nick is the one
Nick
with the green.
James. Nick James
Nick
is what I'm
James.
talking
No,
about.
but they were
But
gone. No, this guy
I know
was in
who
our
you
grade.
talking about.
Yeah.
And a lot of girls liked him, and he went with. Yeah, I remember. Okay, we're gonna think his
Yeah.
name later, y'all.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
I
see
don't
it
know.
so
I don't
clear.
even know how we ended up going together.
Weird. Probably because
It
both
was
y'all didn't have no
weird.
date. Yeah,
Yeah, and then I didn't go with you. Is that why? Probably because you were with Mike? I need to see
probably.
pictures. You have
But
prom
then,
pictures?
but then it's kind of crazy. Why did I go to prom with him, but I was with Felipe?
That
Remember?
doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You didn't go with Felipe?
No.
Because we didn't hang out because I didn't go to dinner with anybody. I went straight to the
Me and him went to
event.
prom. I mean dinner, and it was a bus. Then we went to. Everything was a bus that night. It was just a. He even used my mom's car.
Oh,
Yeah, because I didn't drive then. Remember, we didn't drive. Well, I did.
I did.
Right. Yeah, I don't. That's probably why.
That's
That sucks
probably
that we don't even
why.
have prom together. Like, we don't even know about prom.
Because of trash people.
Trash ass dudes.
Whack. He's whack.
Dudes, men.
Ugh.
But yeah, that's crazy.
See?
But I'm now in my head, I'm trying to think like, oh, Felipe. I was talking to Felipe, like, I swear 11th and 12th grade.
That's what we talked about last. I think talking about Felipe, like how he took you out and on that date and stuff.
Mhm.
And this is a time, kids, where it was like revolutionary for
Yes.
Naisha and Felipe to be together because it was
Oh, he's
like a
Mexican.
Mexican
You're like real
dude.
Mexican.
Like not
Yes.
just like he happens to be Mexican. No, it was like
And he wasn't
Mexican.
Mexican, like, oh, I'm down with the black people, or I'm down, like,
Yeah,
I'm an ally.
no. He was like Mexican.
Mexicano, Felipe.
Like it was a shock to everybody. Like even to me, I was like, what?
And then a lot of girls liked him too.
A lot of girls liked him too.
A
Yeah,
lot.
because he was really good looking.
Long, pretty hair. Maybe because his hair, it went from
Yeah.
like from here to, yeah.
Yeah,
Felipe
Felipe
was a
was
good guy.
cute.
In
Yeah.
his day. I don't know what he look like now.
Yeah.
But
We know what he looks like now. Probably like ugh,
I ain't even gonna say, because some people still look good, but
some people, but
honestly, the last time I seen a picture of him, which I ain't gonna say was real recent, but a
what,
grown
like
picture.
10 years ago? 15 years ago?
Between 5 and 10 years ago, somewhere around there, when I was like on Facebook and all that, he
Yeah.
was looking pretty decent
Okay. Well, all
with
right.
his clown ass. I hope you hear this. You a clown, bruh. You know what you did to me. You a clown.
I can't wait till we get to that section of the story.
Yeah, so that was it. We were trying to navigate through how to be a friend, how to be a girlfriend, your best friend and your boyfriend fighting, what I'm supposed to do. Anyways, I figured it out, y'all. I let them fight. Shit, I don't know. I
But
stayed out of that shit.
but how was it? It was the first year that I got there was the junior year, and that's when I was with James. And that's when we did like Airband that we talked about, that one special episode, not last year, but the year before, when we had the surprise special guest, Joey and Martha. And they were a year older than us, and they confirmed how dope we were. And how Naisha couldn't dance. And that's why she had to be put on a box in the
I
back.
could dance, y'all. Don't let her fool you. I just can't do no choreography type of shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then, yeah, because I was with him. For a while. And then we broke up. And then we talked about that last time we talked about how he was, he thought I was asleep and he was talking to me. Remember that? And then, and he was bummed that we didn't go together because we weren't together at prom. And then we got back together. And then we were together after, like,
high
real
school?
quick.
You was together after high school for like a hot minute?
Yeah, because I remember I was just talking about it recently because I went to go visit him. He went to Berkeley. He got into Berkeley.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to go visit him. Aaron and I went to go visit him at the dorms. I think I spent the night at the dorms maybe, or I just went to go visit him. And we were like kind of, sort of, and then that was it. And I was like, he's
Yeah,
whack.
we was
He's
kind of
terrible.
dumb. I mean, I felt like we weren't that dumb, but we had a good childhood. We made some pretty good decisions, and we made some pretty dumb decisions. But
Ooh, you made some pretty,
hey, pretty dumb decisions.
some
But
crazy.
we came through. We came through like sliding in. We did good
Yeah.
though. I think we did good. I mean, look at these days. If we would have had half the shit these kids have these days,
Yeah, no.
you would have had about 10 kids. I'd have had about 5. You would. I gave you more kids, but
No. I like if I wouldn't have. I was talking about this the other day. Like if I wouldn't have been born a certain way, like I feel like if I wasn't born an old soul, then the shit that happened to me would have fucked me up, and I would have been dead. I would have been in prison. I would have
prison.
I would have been, yep. I would have been in prison, or I would have,
What's your purpose?
or been addicted to drugs and have a bunch of kids by a bunch of different dads, and I would have been
Baby
an awful
daddies.
mom, and it would be bad. Like I'd be mean and awful and be bad.
Oh, Chola, what's up? This is my hair tie. How did it get like that?
It's
What?
natural.
But
So,
yeah,
yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah.
I never thought that about myself.
Yeah, because your childhood wasn't traumatic. Mine
Right.
was.
Well, not as traumatic. It
It
had a
was-
little trauma, you know, but
But mine was like nonstop, not
Right.
like ongoing. And so, like, if I would have went another way, I would have been, all that shit would have happened. Like, I probably wouldn't be here. Like, it would have been a whole thing. I would have been statistic. So
we made it through, y'all.
we made it through.
We made it through. But high school, I liked high school. I just still think about how you did not like high school, and I thought our experience was the same for
That's
the
what I'm
longest.
saying. That's why it's so fascinating. That's why this shit is so fascinating, because, we did the ACEs test, right? The adverse childhood experience, and I scored hella high. So just on that, scientifically, me having such a high score on that, I should be an alcoholic, a drug addict. I should be, all these things just on that,
Yeah.
right? And just showing how, you see two people, and then people could write both of us off and been like, all, both fucked up, and they not gonna make it out of there. Or they're gonna be like, oh, out of the two, because she's Black, she probably had it
Right.
worse. But that wasn't even the case. Like, you had, a great, for the most part, a great,
Right.
loving, supported, like, you loved high school. I fucking hated
Loved
that
it.
shit.
I felt
That's
like
why
our
I
high
worked hard
school
as
was a
that.
movie. I felt like that shit was like the high schools you see on TV, which it was really
It
not
was for
as
some,
dramatic.
because it was a
Right.
performing arts high school,
Right. And I'm
Like-
saying, like, the things that happened, we had pep rallies, we busted through the paper, we did, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. And the games and the teams, we were good. We were, like, champions. Our school was champions.
Yeah.
Like, did you even know that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I probably
basketball,
did, but I could give a
football.
fuck. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you didn't give a
yeah.
damn. But me, I was like, yeah.
You
Knew the alma mater.
Spartans,
Right. I knew the song.
all the gear and all the shit. I can't even tell you. I can't even hum the song. I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, right. So me either now. But yeah, I knew that shit. And it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. And we're relatives. That's why hence the name. We're that close, but our experiences were so completely
different.
different. And you
So
thought
different.
that I was, nah. Was I hardly there? No.
Nah. Still got straight A's. Well, A's and
Yeah.
B's, but yeah, you were doing that shit.
So yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna see where we left off and then continue, because there's some stories that we're missing, and also some updates of some things that happened during those stories. I think that we can, divulge and share. But yeah, anything else, Riley?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I want to definitely get into like making some things connect and
See.
finishing out some of the stories that maybe we didn't finish. We kind of have to like backtrack and like just make it connect, and you guys gonna laugh because we did lots of things. We did lots of things, had lots of
Lots of
fun.
things.
And
Yeah.
did we cry? We didn't cry a lot. Did we cry a lot?
I cried a lot.
But we
You
didn't cry a
and
lot.
No, we didn't cry a lot.
Yeah, we weren't like those kind of friends, like, oh, this happened and we cried. Like, we were just, I felt like we were just happy and having fun all the time.
No, you were just happy now.
No, us together, not
Oh, us
separately.
together. Yeah. Us together, we were happy.
Like, as friends. Like, you have some of those
Yeah.
friends like, "Oh, we cry all the time. We cried about boys. We cried about this. We cried." No, like,
No.
together, we have fun.
Yeah,
I
together
feel
we
like
had
for the
fun.
most part, we always had fun together.
Yeah, we did.
And can you recall a falling out? Like, have we ever fell out?
No, I think we just like life.
Grew. We grew.
We grew and then like you would,
You grow and
yeah,
come back.
yeah.
Like,
But it was
gotta learn
never
how to
like a
navigate.
falling out. I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't. And honestly, with any of my friends, like close friends from back in the day, long term friends,
I don't think no
I'm pretty
falling
good.
out. I think it's just like pauses, just because we're busy and we were grown and I went
Because
to
I had kids
college.
first. You
You had
went to
and then you
college.
went to Japan for mad years, and so it's like it wasn't like a falling out. It was just like, oh, okay,
Shit
catch up
happens.
when we can, and da 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 da. We didn't have this. We didn't.
Right.
There was no like FaceTime or Zoom or none of that shit.
So we had
So
to call.
you had to call and you had to
Be
pay.
on your shit.
You
And
had
you had
to
to
pay.
pay.
That was
Right.
another thing too. That was another barrier, is because you had to pay, and not just the East Coast, West Coast. I'm talking about California to
You had to pay down the.
Japan.
But remember, in Cali, you had to pay down the street
Yeah.
when they changed all
So
the area codes. Like, that's crazy.
yeah. So we're
Ah,
gonna see what figure out where we left off. Where were there any gaps, and then we'll continue that next month.
definitely. Let's
Sweet.
keep this new year going, because it's going good for me. You know what I'm saying? I hope all y'all having a good new year, because my new year is popping. And I'm gonna continue on keeping it
Sweet.
going.
All right, and don't forget to donate.
Donate to my Africa fund, y'all. I love
Yeah,
y'all.
and my something fun. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I think it's somewhere in Mexico, and we'll see.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.
And now, introducing the Supernatural Bear Corner.
Supernatural Bear. Burp.
Hello, everyone. I am the Supernatural Bear, and today in the Supernatural Bear Corner, we are going to do something very special. So, for today, we're going to go through a small breakdown of the Sweet Yamz cover video that my mom did. So, yeah, and it's not even a breakdown. It's kind of a BTS thing. So, it started off with the day that my mom and I recorded. I remember, it was nighttime. And we recorded all the tracks, and we loved it. We got my dad to listen to it, and he was how my dad usually is at our house. Like shaking his head like, the usual dad stuff. So, after that, we recorded the video a few days later. So, I first put on an outfit. I don't quite remember what the outfits were, but I remember one of them used a fedora. That's actually my dad's fedora. Yeah. The more you know. Yeah. So we did 3 different outfits. I'm not quite sure why, but we did. And my mom said that we were going to add floating yams. And I imagined the music video after we filmed with floating yams and us going through space with those floating yams. But it didn't happen. Yeah, I am still really disappointed about that. Thanks a lot, Mom! Yeah. But still, nonetheless, it was pretty cool to do. So, yeah. I still have no idea if Fetty Wap, knows that it exists yet. Because I remember my mom said that she would tag him, but I don't know. Don't ask me. So anyway, yeah, that was a basic rundown of the behind the scenes stuff. Normally, we don't have like a script or nothing, but yeah. So this has been the SMB Corner. Stay safe.
Shooby-doo. Yeah. There you have it, folks. That's episode 116 of Word to Your Mama, and that's Relatives 23. Yeah. Supernatural Bear giving us some BTS of the video. I guess he thought when I said it, he thought it was the video and not that I just played the track. But there you have it nonetheless. You will be seeing it soon. I will be releasing it soon. And I would love the feedback. And don't forget, we mentioned the donation button to help us go on these trips for our 50th birthday and document them so that we can go together to our respective tierra natales. And if you're in the LA area, please check out a brand new delivery or pickup spot, especially if you're like near the K-Town area, mid-city area. Please check out our familia's new joint, Pizza Baby. Women owned, 2 women, one is Korean, one is Filipina, and we had the pizzas a couple days ago. Phenomenal. From the vegetarian ones to the meat ones, to the salads, to the croquettes or the bun. I forget what they're called. The kimchi. So basically, our good friend Janet is one of the chefs. She's Korean. And then the other one, Robin, I believe, she's a Filipina. And so the pizzas are Korean and Filipino inspired. Ooh, so deluxe. You will not regret it. Do yourself a favor. Go to pizzababyla.com. Look them up, Pizza Baby, on the socials. And if you try it, let me know, because I know you will be super happy. You guys know what to do. Become a patron via Patreon. Donations. You could buy something from the store. There's a discount code in the show notes. And, you could tell your folks, tell your peeps, tell your friends. And as always, we reap.
Word to Your Mama is owned and produced by Ritzy P. Intro beat produced by Nico Beats. If you want to know more, you want to email us, you want to get the media kit, go head over to wordtoyourmama.com. Word to Your Mama is now part of the Latina Podcasters Network. And as always, Word to Your Mama is brought to you by RitzyPeriwinkle.com.